Guys, so that's the next patch. Took me a little bit to figure it out. I got a couple, but that goes past the dark. That's where it's thin. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared when I take that out. I don't need the whole thing taken off on me, but hey. Only way you know is if you try. If you don't try, nothing's getting done. So, I got her marked out on the sheet. I'll get her cut. Run her through the bender until I get the right contour in it to where it lays flat on that. Perfect. And then I'll start cutting and butting. My hands are getting a little beat up, so I did buy a new pair of gloves. None of the other gloves were fitting very good, so I was doing a lot without gloves, and the hands are starting to show, so I got a new pair of gloves. Well, guys, I was talking to my kid last night, and he thought I should put these panels in a case. Yeah, that's what I cut out of the car. That was the first two patches. Actually, there's another one someplace. A little piece of it. That's what I took out by the rear window. But yeah, I was talking to him and telling him what the welder was doing. And he thought maybe I didn't have a good ground, which I've been hooking it back there, but I did not grind it up good. It's probably has a good point. So I'll try and do better with my ground. Maybe my welder will work a little better that way. That's the next piece. Got her bend tweaking on it, rolling it. It's set pretty good. I almost got it. It's up a little higher because it's sitting on top of the sheet metal. That corner looks like it needs to go down a little bit, but I'm getting close. That's the piece I chopped out. The inner side is towards that side. That's a good thing. But that top, it's kind of thin. Back side's got a little meat on it. So, I got the right shape. I got a 1/4 inch from the roof line down. Now I gotta decide if I'm gonna trim that down. I'd like to keep that corner up in there because if anybody remembers, there was a pretty good gap up in there. So I gotta do something along this top side. But that's just me thinking. Anyways. Well, after bending it and rebending it and bending it some more and grinding a little bit out, that don't look too bad. That little piece was harder to build than that big piece. But I got it sitting in there pretty good. We'll see when we start welding her. Oh, my kid might be on something. It's welding a whole lot better. Once I ground my clamp up, got our good metal. Maybe it's just that I had a bad ground. Made a hell of a mess out of everything, but it's only metal. You mess it up, you chop it out, you do it again. Right? I know, guys, it's working a whole lot better after I clean my ground out. Maybe there is hope for me. Maybe I will be able to figure this out. I don't know. I think that panel looks pretty damn good. Anyways, I'll keep getting better and work on my grind technique, but at least I can bend a panel. Maybe I should chop that up into bent panels for people. Anyways, it's down to 46 in the garage, so my fingers are getting cold, so that's about the end of tonight. Talk to you guys later. Well, next patch. I still got the body going pretty good. I'll come back and work on this when I learn the weld a little better, grind a little better. I'll come back and finish this up. Starting to get I don't know, it looks bad, but it's better than it was. Little by little, I'll figure it out. Can't be too bad if you get the body slope going almost perfect. I'm trying, guys. Oh, guys, that's so close to being right. So, I mean, my welding's getting a little better since I figured out the ground was my biggest problem. But I decided to put this section on hold since it's so close. Throw some paint on it and come back to it when I get a little better at welding and grinding. So, I can't leave bare metal out in this garage. It's too damp. So I just threw some primer over it. Keep it from starting to rust. But man, for the first time using a roller and bending sheet metal, it turned out pretty damn good. I get better at welding and come in here and I can finish this up. So, I don't know. I got all these patterns. All I gotta do is flip them over for the other side and repeat it. Either that or try and figure out how to do this lower. That's gonna be a challenge. That looks like a big dent in there. I think it's just shadows, because if you run your hand across it, it don't feel like that. I don't know. Need some welding there. I grounded a little too much. Anyways, that's enough for that parking patch. On to something else for now. I'll come back and finish work on it some more when I get better. Thanks, guys.